Oh, well, hey, babe, it's JamiThatsMe here. Listen, we have to talk about relationships just a little bit, okay? More so dealing with some people's favorite celebrities, okay? Tamar Braxton, Sky Jackson, and Miss Keke Palmer. Okay, because they have definitely caused quite the stir, okay, in the last few days, all right, or at least the last 24 hours, I shall say. Now, first off, make sure you guys are indeed coming into the video and you are liking up the video. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, girl, what is you waiting on? Go ahead and hit that subscription button, please. Okay, thank you very kindly. Now, let's go ahead and start off with Miss Keke Palmer, honey. Yep, let's go ahead and get into it, all right? What was it? Oh, y'all ready? Y'all ready to try and throw salt on the people that was going up for Miss Keke? No, I get it. Hold what you got. I get what you're saying. I get it. I get it. What you said. That's why people need to stay out of folks' business. Is that oh okay. Okay. No. I understand what you're trying to say, but it still don't motherfucking fly here. Understand that. Okay? It does not fly here in my personal. When it comes to these two individuals, what I cannot stand is people acting like women do not stay around in abusive situations. I don't. That's what I'm not. Because people still trying to make it seem like Keke was in the absolute wrong, and it's y'all for me that is ignoring the video of him literally picking her up and throwing her ass on the motherfucking stairs and dragging her. Are you okay? Are you okay? So I don't care nothing about they both may be she's toxic. That could be true. They both may be toxic. Okay. Oh, what we thought we saw on the sofa wasn't really that. He was trying to get this from her or whatever. Let me tell you. And that's fine too. But what you're not gonna convince me about is what the fuck took place on them stairs. That's what you're not going to do. Okay. I believe that he is definitely a motherfucking fool. And I'm still gonna stand on the side of Miss Keke Palmer. Okay. I feel like she was in a mentally and physically abusive relationship. All right. Now, he can say that he was all day. I have yet to see the evidence that leans more towards his side, okay? But either way it goes, regardless of whether what I've seen regarding what's going to lean more to his side, she's choosing to lean more to his side because she over there with his ass. Hello? BITCH, we was over here ready to ride for Dawn for Keke and her ass was over there leaving his house at dusk. Bitch, I don't have time. Okay, that's what she gonna do. She gonna do that anyway because that's just how she is, and it's how a lot of women are when they are in situations that are abusive, whether it's physically, mentally, both, or any of that. They'll leave. They feel like they ain't gonna find nothing better, and then it makes it worse when you have a child with the person. Then you go back to them. So it's gonna be a cycle until she decides to fully cut it completely off. And as for the people saying, "See, this is why right here." This is why right here that I just stay out of people business. This why y'all gotta stay out no folk business. How about you tell them folks to not put other people into their business? Because all I keep hearing in the back of my head, hey Mama Palmer, how are you? It's giving Usher is gay. That is all that I'm hearing in the back of my head, okay? So had Saronis not come to the front, okay, first of all, had this information not come out for the people to know, had they not fed some details to the media, and then he turned around trying to feed some stuff to a blogger who stood up there on 10 toes and still standing on it, feeling like Keke Palmer was in the wrong. And just because she's in this photo with this man does not mean to me she was in the wrong. Two things can be true: that she's back with his ass and they still was in an abusive, toxic ass relationship. Y'all gonna sit up there and act like y'all don't remember the court records when she was talking about how he felt the way when she was looking at the waitress or whatever the case was when they was in Cali, and how he took all her shit and threw it all over the place, broke her motherfucking glasses, and she had to drive about 4 hours back home, barely can fucking see the road. Y'all gonna sit up there and act like y'all don't remember that type of shit? Y'all not gonna remember how he showed his ass after that party or whatever? Girl, y'all better go away from me with that bullshit. Go away from me with the bullshit, okay? She's choosing, like I said, to be back with him, and that's on her. But keep us out, y'all. Y'all, if y'all keep us out of it, then we won't have to be in it. Okay. Keke Palmer came to the front with her tea. Mr. Darius came to the front with his tea, trying to convince the people that it ain't what it is. Okay. What else happened? So the Saronis came out, gave his little piece. The mama came and did a video and went to slap dog fuck off. So you mean to tell me that even with all of the evidence that was already put into the court documents, I'm not supposed to believe Keke mama when she goes to dog fuck off about that boy? and the dynamic of their relationship, mama ain't always wrong, Bookie, but and sometimes mama sees shit before you even see it. And it takes you a minute to catch the hell up. Hello, are you there? Okay. So that's just how I feel about it. Now the only thing that girl that got my little eyebrow raised, girl, and I'm never gonna forget it, Miss Mama Keke, is Usher is gay. That's the part for me, girl, that I don't know if I'm gonna be over as this man move forward to be married. Girl, that is some messy shit for you to sit up there and say about that man, girl. And I'm sure Usher has recovered, but not fully recovered when it comes to y'all. But then I guess so, because then he ended up doing the video with Keke. But then when did he do the video with Keke? Child, I don't know. And maybe Darius give him a little piece of therapy. Maybe Darius give him a little piece of therapy. Maybe he's learning about how to handle his business when it comes to their relationship, whether it's gonna be online or offline or something like that. Maybe they doing therapy together and she decide, I don't know what the hell the fuck got going on, girl. I just say if you don't want us in the group chat, then bitch don't put us in it. Okay, if you don't want us in the group chat, then hold on, send me no text message. Period. Okay. Y'all don't have to send me a text message. No, it's just like when it's a holiday and everybody feel the need to put all these damn strangers in one group chat so you could feel more accomplished by saying happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I don't know that bitch. And I didn't say I wanted that hoe to have my number. Don't you put me, I don't care if that's family. Don't put me in no motherfucking group chat if I wasn't already in there active talking about some motherfucking happy birthday and all that other shit, or happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Bitch, don't do that. That's what they did. They put us all unwantedly into a group chat, and we got into the tea and the details and stuff, and then we all had our opinions about it. Okay, and then now here they are back together. Then I say this, I said this shit like last year. Then it's almost about to be a year to the incident took place. I said I don't see that. I would not be surprised if they ended up right back together. She's young. This our first child, with this man. She gonna figure it out, So I'm not surprised by it at all. I feel like I told you guys earlier, this is a very common thing that a lot of women, deal with. They go through it. It's a cycle. It's toxic. They break up. They get back together. Whatever. I mean, I feel like you can make yourself look less crazy on both sides. Okay, not just Keke, because everybody want to ride at Don for Keke as if he wasn't saying salacious things and putting out information as well to try and damage her character too. Okay, so for both of y'all, you would look less of a fool, I suppose, if you guys just kept it between y'all. Break up, get back together, break up, whatever y'all behind closed damn doors. Okay, keep it as quiet as she was trying to keep that damn pregnancy. Hello, so whatever y'all want to do, girl, y'all gonna do that anyway. Like I said, so good luck. Hello, but y'all let me know y'all thoughts about it. There's that. Now this is the other thing that I want to bring a highlight to. Miss Keke, that stomach is giving. I don't remember that type of stomach post baby. Okay. Post baby, Keke was looking real slim. Now, Keke, I'm not over here trying to police what's going on with your body. I don't know the situation. But it did make me question, could you potentially be with child? If she is, I guess we'll find out months later. As I don't think she would want us in that business like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. She probably don't want to send her in. Like, the same way she was trying to keep the first baby on the low, she might be potentially trying to keep this one on a little piece of the low too. Okay. So I don't know, child, but Miss Keke, that stomach is bulging. Okay, and you're a very small girl, but that stomach is definitely giving poking. Now she could be bloated or something like that, but I don't know. I just feel like she ain't gonna bloat like that. But girl, that ain't none of my business. And I already told her to keep me out of group chat. So let me just go ahead and delete. Let me go ahead and delete it, honey. Good luck. Let's keep going. All right. And next up, who I want to talk about? I want to talk about Miss Skai Jackson. Okay, because the people saying that she was over there arrested for what was it, domestic battery against her boyfriend, who I guess she's been dating for some time. And actually this is a young man she's been trying to keep on the low. She ain't been wanting a lot of people to know about him, right? But they were out there in Cali, somewhere over there in Hollywood, I believe it was. And what they're saying is that they were standing off to the side somewhere, but very publicly, having an exchange of words. The police are wording it as though they were fighting. What we're learning is that she pushed this young man twice. Okay, obviously she had some things to say to him. She pushed him twice, and then next thing you know, the cops went over or whatever, investigated the situation, decided that they were going to, arrest her and charge her with domestic battery. Now they did say that she would, there was some footage. So they ended up reviewing the footage. Once they reviewed the footage, they did see where she did push him twice. And so, of course, that's when she ended up being arrested. But it's a misdemeanor, is what we're learning. It's a misdemeanor, domestic battery. She was arrested, but she was released shortly thereafter. Now, they are saying that the LAPD is going to have to, like, or no, I believe it's going to be the district attorney's office. They're the ones that's going to have to, like, review everything and decide on whether or not the charges are actually necessary. If you ask me, being that it is domestic and things like that, I do see it being, I'm sorry, not domestic, but misdemeanor. I do see the charges being dropped. And then it may, appear on how she pushed him. Did she really push him with aggression, or was she like playing like push and da da da? I don't know what all they were doing. Obviously, the police reviewed the footage and felt like it was enough for them to arrest her. But at the end of the day, the DA is going to make a decision on whether or not they want to move forward with the charges or not. I could definitely see it being dropped. Now, one thing we are learning is that Miss Sky Jackson may be with child. Okay, so that is something that they are letting us know. And let me go ahead and get her boyfriend up here on the screen for the people to see. Okay, they are saying that Miss Sky Jackson is with child. She is expecting. They're saying that there has not been any abuse or anything like that in their relationship at all. And that they're happy, they're expecting. It's nothing of what one may think that it is. And yeah, not only is she expecting, but she's also engaged, is what she's saying. They are engaged and they are expecting. Okay, so child, there's that. But let me tell you this: if there was a video and she was, and I'm sure that video TMZ will get access to that video at some point, probably before the week is out, probably before the day is out. But if there was like, once you look at the video and she was really pushing him and possibly cussing him out, going off on him, listen, I would be one to believe that that is how their relationship be. Okay, I don't think this is just a one-off thing. So it could lead itself to be down the road of some type of physical situation like really going on at a later time. Okay, it might be some real drama, some real stuff that could send her up the road. Hopefully she learns her lesson from this. Okay, to not put her hands on that man. Now, I don't know what he may have said or done, but don't put your hands on that man because, girl, usually they be arresting the men in this situation. But unfortunately for you, young lady, you were the one that ended up getting taken down. Okay, and you the bigger star, so you just got to be mindful and be careful. All right, I'm not sure how far along she is, with her pregnancy. I don't know what her hormones and things are like or anything, but just be mindful, because I mean, while you're going through this pregnancy and stuff, like having to deal with a case and stuff like ain't nobody got time for that. So hopefully the charges get dropped. She can move forward to have a successful delivery, a safe delivery, and I guess be on her way to planning, her wedding, But we'll see. Hopefully, we don't hear nothing else. I feel like every few years we do hear some stuff about Miss Sky Jackson. I think she had got into it with somebody online, some girl, a few years back, and then she had an issue with Jules, Solange's son, because I think they were dating at one point. Allegedly, there were some images of them together and stuff that came out, and then now you got this and stuff like that. So Miss Sky, at least you don't be doing stuff like immediately back to back. It has to take like a few years before you come out with your stuff. But girl, just be a little more careful. Okay, gotta be quicker than that. Gotta be more careful than that. All right. So for that, honey, y'all let me know y'all thoughts about Miss Sky Jackson and this situation she got going on. Okay. Now, in the meantime, I want to get into Tamar Braxton, okay? Y'all know Braxton Family Values has returned. I believe it's been on for about 2 weeks now. I have not watched a single episode, so I'm not really sure what's going on. You guys can clue me in on that, but I myself have not checked out anything just yet. But what I did check out was that Miss Tamar kind of went on a rant, okay, over on Twitter. She kind of talked about the show and I guess the show being toxic. She then touched on her husband. So I knew her and JR were like engaged. I wasn't sure if they were like officially married. And she touched on that. And now she's saying that she's single. She went on to completely delete her social media, or at least her Twitter. I do believe her Instagram is still active. And I definitely want to get into what Tamar, had to say about that. And then, of course, JR came to the front and he shared his thoughts, but it was given he could care less what the hell she got going on. So I was like, yikes, honey. Okay, but we are going to go ahead and check that out over here on Hollywood Unlocked. Let's get into their page. All right. Okay, so this is where we are here. All right. This is where Tamar came to everyone to let them know number one, y'all, I'm going through it. I'm single and sad, and this TVSHI is a lot. All right. Now, let me say this real quick before we really get into everything Tamar said. I saw a clip going around on Twitter, and I understand if some people felt like this was nice or whatever, like, oh, they felt even more bad for Tracy and stuff like that. But it was a video of Tamar, and I think she was filming her sister Tracy before she passed, and Tracy was sitting up, and I think they could have been cleaning her up, wiping her up, or whatnot. And on her back, she was looking at the beautiful art that was tattooed on her back, right? And I think it was supposed to be symbolism for her and her sisters, okay? And Tamar was just like, I guess, gushing over it. And for me, and I guess it's gonna be, easier for me to say this because I'm not in her situation. But when I saw that, I really did not like that. Because I felt like more than just looking at the beautiful tattoo that was on her back, just felt like that was a vulnerable moment of Tracy. And I don't think Tracy, if she was here today, would want anyone to see her like that, in a sense. Tamar didn't show her face at all. She just showed her back and stuff. But still, from like not really knowing Tracy, but knowing TV Tracy, I just don't think she would have wanted everybody to see that video. Like if you recorded that for yourself, hold on to it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't too much like it, okay? I was like, just keep that. I wish people had more respect about stuff like that, and what they share in posts of loved ones that may have passed away. And, one thing they really got to work on, child, is stop posting people in their casket. Because how you know them folks want y'all to be plastering their face all? I hate when people do their videos and shit of people in their casket. Like, how you know they want that? But anywho, that's not what Tamar did. It was just her sister being alive, sitting up. And I think that she could have been, being cleaned up. And on her back, she was just focusing really on the tattoo that was on her back. But still, you could tell that Tracy was like super weak and stuff. And but again, it's easier for me to say that because I'm not in Tamar's situation. I haven't experienced that. So that was just like my opinion. But anywho, back to Tamar and what's been going on with her lately. She says, y'all, I'm going through it. I'm single and sad, and this TVSHI is a lot. All right. She says, JR means the world to me. Thank God for him. My husband and my children have saved my life. Okay. When she says children, we know Tamar has one child with her ex husband, Vince. And I'm believing that she's claiming JR's children as her stepchildren. All right. She says, but I am so mad at my life. My family is toxic. I should have never went back to Braxton family values. Never. Now, here's my other question. I don't know what's happening on the show, and y'all can clue me in, right? But I'm also wondering if they're currently filming right now. And based on what's being filmed now, is that why she's saying she should have never returned to the show? Because maybe her family is starting to pry into some, maybe how he's embarrassed her in the past with Tommy and stuff. So maybe they're prying more into her relationship and is leaving JR to possibly feel away, is what I'm wondering. Okay. Um, try. I was gonna say JR need to stop being so sensitive about everything, but girl, I can't even say that if I don't know all of the particulars and everything that's really going on. Okay. But anywho, let's keep going. All right. So she says, y'all have no idea. None. The gaslighting is crazy. And I'm going back into treatment. OMG, I just pray that my marriage can be saved and my life can be spared. My family is awful. Basically, it sounds like she's saying her family has been gaslighting her. That's what I'm getting from it. If you're trying to save your marriage, you want to be back with your husband. I guess he's taking a break from you because of whatever's happening with your family. You're labeling your family as toxic. They gaslight you, and you just feel like they awful. That's listen, that's interesting. Tamar, baby, you don't need to be with nobody. You went from Vince to David, from David to this man. And I think that you just should really live your life and just like maybe not be focused on being attached to anybody. Be attached to yourself. Date these people for fun. You know what I'm saying? You've been married once and now this is your second time. If you are the person that feels like you have to be married, I understand some people are like that. But I also feel like it's completely okay if you don't want to be married and you just want to enjoy yourself. Just date these folks. Date these folks. I don't know. You definitely need a lot of therapy because I just feel like to me, I don't feel like she loves herself enough because the way he sat up there and this woman is like an enemy to you, got his ass online, paraded her around, and she said he did this and that to her or whatever, but she could never. Okay, stay your bitch ass over there because I can show you better than I can tell your pussy. Understand that. Stay your ass where you at, okay? Before you fuck around and get tired of hell up over here. Understand. Okay, you should have never gave that man too many times to play on your damn top. But that's what it is. Now she does go on and she deletes some things. Okay, her Twitter account no longer exists. I'm hoping that she didn't fully delete it to where she has to start over. Hopefully she just deactivated it for the time being. I don't think you could have went to that extreme. Maybe you could have possibly just deleted the app off your phone, but maybe you didn't want to deal with the reactions and the replies of people, so you deactivated it altogether. Now her Instagram was gone and the Instagram has returned. Some of the fans are saying to her, Tamar, you were strong. You got this. I know it's a lot on you right now and you may be fed up, but you have came too far to turn back. Tamar Braxton, you are one amazing woman. You're a mother, a wife, an artist, and you have accomplished so much. You will be okay. I agree. I agree. Don't tie all of your value, all of your worth, all of that. Like, don't tie all of that into this man because you want to be loved right. I think it starts with you loving yourself right and being comfortable with not having no partner. And once you get comfortable in your own energy and like, just being with yourself, it's gonna take a lot for a man to come in and compete with that shit. Like he really gonna have to show a lot to be able to compete with you being okay with being with yourself. Like the fuck? For me to let you come in and disrupt the hell like I know you really okay. At least those are my, opinions about that. You are the Tamar Braxton, making a name beyond your sister Tony. Like, of course, people used to say Tony Braxton, little sister. Now it's Tamar. You kind of stand on your own in a sense. So you're her. It's not like F that, F that, like, girl, bye. You know what I'm saying? Now they go on to say everything is not for social media. It gets an outlet, but everything does not need to be. No, he says I get it's an outlet, but everything does not need to be on the internet. Prayers work. Prayer works, therapy works. I'm praying for you, Tamar. Okay, so despite all of the negativity that may have been coming at her, she did receive some love from the fans. Okay, there's that. Meanwhile, you got JR over here on his social media saying, good morning. Great people with kindness and grace. They need your energy more than you know. All right. Then he says, love me or hate me, I'm going to keep winning. Now, I don't know if this was a shot to her family as he decided to take a step back from her and she's saying that they're toxic and, oh, I need to save my marriage. I hope my marriage can be saved. Right. Or if this was, a shot to the fans that probably hopped in his DMs, hopped in his comments, started to go off on him, assuming that he's the problem, and maybe he was talking to them. Okay, because I would hate to believe that he was over there talking to Tamar, Thompson, love me or hate me, I'm gonna keep winning. Now, people show us one thing on social media and maybe doing something completely different behind the scenes. I don't know what that man doing. He could be over here acting all nonchalant. Meanwhile, he over there on the phone with Tamar trying to calm her the hell down. Child, I don't know what these folks got going on, but I feel like JR has shown you enough and you have shown yourself enough to take a fucking break. Okay? Just take a break, my love. It's okay. Go on. You ain't got to rock with him. Like, it's okay. Go love on yourself, girl. Go find you somebody else. Well, really, don't find you nobody else. Go find yourself. That's what you do. Go find yourself, spend time with yourself, and make it really difficult because you enjoy yourself so much. Make it very difficult for somebody to come in and compete with your energy. You feel what I'm saying, girl? But anywho, charm. That's all that I got. I just wanted to come to you guys with a little piece and a little taste. All right. I am Jami. That's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at Jami. That's me. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be